Hi, it's Linda here. Thought I'd pop on, share a recipe that I'm cooking tonight. I just had to share it because it just smells so good and I didn't want you to miss out. So I'm going to be making a one-pot chicken gnocchi. I'm just going to pick up our season's best. If you've never bought these before, grab them. They're really great. They've got some fabulous recipes in them. So it's one I've never done before, so I'm virgin at this one, trying it. So it's a one-pot chicken gnocchi. Going to take you to the stove, and honestly, if you smelt this, if my phone had a smell, you would be totally blown away by this smell. So I have boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I have cooked 2 strips of bacon diced up and removed the bacon, added my boneless chicken thighs with a little bit of salt and pepper, just a pinch. Salt and pepper grinders love them. They really do work really well. And our Italian seasoning. Cook them till they're ready, and I'm just going to quickly take you to our instant read thermometer. I would not have this. I love this product just simply because I take the temperature of absolutely everything. So I'm just going to move that off, and I'm just going to talk to you for a second about the pot that I'm using before we take the temperature of that those chicken thighs. So we have an enameled cast iron Dutch oven, comes with its lid. For roast stews, it is stovetop, it is oven safe. I'm sure you've seen all of those colored lap, and I'm not going to finish the end of that, pots out there that are extremely expensive, come from France. Well, this is Pampered Chef's version at a fraction of the cost. So I love the cleanup because it's enameled inside, very heavy duty, but it's enameled inside, and what that allows is things to clean really, really well. You create a great font on the bottom, so for gravies and things like that when you're making a roast, absolutely love it. So I'm going to go back to our chicken and our chicken thighs and taking the temperature. So this is our instant read thermometer. What do I love about it? It does come with the temperature probe. You just pop it in, and I use it when I'm cooking roast, my turkey, because I can plug it into my thermometer, prop it into the meat, put it into the oven. It's magnetic, and I don't have to worry about opening the door continually because it's going to register outside for me. The other benefit to this is it actually has its own probe as well. It's magnetic. So for when I don't need that probe, I can actually take the temperature. So we're just going to, so we want that to get to, of course, 165. Please don't look at my hands because they tend to, give me a second, I'm going to make sure I've got this on. Hit the little button, there we go. And we're going to take, so we want that to get to and see how nice and big and those numbers are. So we've got 160. We are 160. Come on, there we go. So we're 165. My meat is done. So I'm just going to lay that off to the side. So you really do want, so I use that. It's got actually, for the fella in your family, it's actually got a bottle opener so they can take it out to the barbecue. When I'm doing hamburgers, homemade hamburgers, you know, steak, things like that, you want to register that meat to make sure it's done and not overdone. Especially with chicken, we tend to overcook chicken, and as long as you're registering at 165 there, you know it's cooked without overdoing. So we've got, what I'm going to actually do is, I'm going to remove the chicken. And again, I'm just going to quickly go back to, we've got that done. I'm going to remove that chicken, just lay it off to the side. I'm going to pop that back on to our burner. I'm going to turn that burner down a little bit because I want to add some garlic to our recipe. So we're going to pop that down just to low. Our garlic press, we're known for it. Everybody talks about it. It's got its own little cleaner. Just pop it off the top there. So we need 3 cloves of garlic. So I'm just going to, and the benefit, of course, to our garlic press is you don't have to peel the garlic. So again, I don't know if you can get any closer than that, but literally all of that garlic is now in my dish. I'm going to take the skin out with my little cleaner, grab my second clove. So we want this about 20 seconds or so just to get flayed get those flavors added to my wonderful pot here. We're going to remove that second clove and get that out. And then we're going to go to our third clove. Pop that off the end there. And again, can you see? And you want to do that right over top of your pot because all those wonderful oils are dripping right into our pot. So there's our garlic. And again, the nice thing is, it actually has its own little cleaner for afterwards that I can pop all of those holes out, and it's dishwasher safe. So that's our garlic press. We're going to just drop that over there. We're just going to let that cook for a minute or so in the bottom of the pan. And I just want to show you, if my camera can come a little closer, just that coming up, or fondant coming up there. Doesn't that look yummy? That's all the wonderful flavors there. Okay, so we're ready to go there. We've added that. We're going to back up. And now we're going to add we're going to add some milk. And instead of using a heavy cream with this recipe, we're going to add 2 cups of 2% milk. I'm using our Easy Read measuring cup. And I love these because I didn't have to do this. They're a set of 4, a 4 cup, a 2 cup, a 1 cup, and then down to our itsy bitsy teeny mini Easy Read measuring cup. So we're now going to add our 2 cups of milk. There we go. We're going to lay that over there. We're going to add our gnocchi. So the benefit to adding gnocchi, so our prep bowls, I've just got that lid off. Love our prep bowls. We sell them in 3 different sizes. Set of 1 cup size, 2 cup size, and a 3 cup size. Leftovers, I love that they're glass, they're microwave safe. Your measurements are on the outside, but they're great for all those leftovers. And so I've got potato gnocchi in here. We're just going to add that to our pot, and going back to the milk and not having to use your heavy cream. The benefit to that is that we, with the gnocchi, it actually will release some the starch as it's slowly cooking. So we're just going to turn that up a little bit. We're going to get that gnocchi going, and it's going to release that starch and actually thicken that sauce up for us instead of having to start with a heavy cream. So we want to do that. All of that off the side. So the next thing we're going to add is we're actually going to add our cheese. So you're going to step over here with me, and I'm going to talk about our microplane grater. So I have already grated, I need 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. I've already grated some of that Parmesan cheese, but I'm going to take you to our microplane fine grater. And I don't know if you can see that, but this is looks like coconut. That's how fine this grater will take a tiny piece of cheese and create that much. So instead of using your cans of Parmesan cheese that have got all kinds of additives in it, buy a piece of fresh Parmesan, grate it yourself, and if you have a fine grater like this, it doesn't waste. You get all of that cheese that you need, and I'm just going to pop that in there. You don't have to worry about your fingers. It is extremely sharp, so you want to make sure you use our hopper that does come with it. And I'm just going to kind of turn that sideways so you can kind of see just how easy and really how much you actually get out of this. Like when you take a look at that mound of cheese here that I have. So I'm just going to walk over, and I'm actually going to take my cup as well. I'm going to pop that in. So there's our Parmesan cheese. And these are our flexible mats. So they come in a set of 3. The bottom is silicone, so it's not going to slide around on a counter. They're flexible. So as you're going to see me use right now, benefit to that is I can get absolutely everything. So if I'm dicing onions, let's say, or chopping veggies, I can pick that mat up, walk over, and pop it into my pot. So that's our flexible cutting mats. They do come in 3 sizes. This is the larger of the 3 sizes. So we're just going to mix that Parmesan cheese up with our gnocchi. And then we're going to go to some more Italian seasoning. So the recipe actually calls for 3 teaspoons. I use 2 to season my chicken thighs. So I'm now just going to take our measuring spoon and drop that last teaspoon right into our mixture. Move that over there. We're going to get that stirred up a bit. And we're just going to bring this to a boil. And I would love for you to come in just a little bit. We're going to add our bacon. So again, you saw that I had mentioned at the very beginning that I had cooked 2 strips, diced. Pop that over there. We're just going to bring that in. And once this boils, I'm actually going to add our chicken breast back in. Once it's thickened, I have about a half a cup of frozen peas that I'm going to throw in. Just going to let that all heat up together. Then we're going to plate it. I hope you come back to see the actual, I'm going to put put a picture of the end plated, and then I'm going to post the actual recipe for you on with my video. Hope you enjoyed the little demo, and I'm hoping it tastes as good as it smells. Thanks for joining me.